Hey, 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 I think I am live. I've got a live button up there, red button up there in the corner that says I am live. So if you jump on and you see that red button with me, put live down there in the comments. And hello, Lois. All right. Give me a thumbs up and then I know you can see me. So, oh, there's Ed too. I don't even know where he is. He is like somewhere out there on the property. Thanks, honey. All right, a quick keto kitchen lunch idea. So one thing that you guys, a lot of people ask me, one of the most questions I'm asked is kind of the difference between low carb keto, and then when it comes to keto, lazy keto, strict keto, and dirty keto. So in the middle of a conversation right now with somebody that low carb and keto are not the same thing. A low carb diet is generally speaking somewhere between 50 and 150 carbs. That's not low enough to get your body to switch over and start making ketones, which is what's going to put you into ketosis. So if ketosis is your goal, if all of the benefits of ketosis, the better energy, the focus, the mental clarity, the appetite suppression, the fat loss, the muscle preservation, better mood, better skin, better sleep, all of that stuff is ketosis. If that is your goal, you're not going to probably get there on a low carb diet. You're going to have to do some version of keto, and that's going to depend on whether you're supplementing in ketones or not. So the difference between dirty keto and lazy keto and strict keto, you are tracking everything. You are using an app on your phone. You're tracking every single thing that goes in your mouth, both food and whatever you're drinking during the day. You are tracking it to make sure that those carbs are 20 net and under. You're making sure that you've got this medium amount of protein and a high amount of healthy fats. And you're targeting each meal to make sure that by the end of the day, you have stayed in those targets. And that means that your body is probably in a state of where it can break down its own fat into ketones and put you into ketosis. Generally speaking, you've got to add some exercise and some fasting to help burn off any of that nutritional sugar or carbs that you're consuming. Now, when you're doing lazy keto, you're not tracking, you're ballparking where your macros are. I know where my macros need to be, and I ballpark it. So sometimes I hit it, sometimes I don't. Dirty keto is eating a lot more processed foods, store-bought foods, fast foods, restaurant foods, where you have absolutely no control over the amount of sugars that are in those things. You can go to a restaurant and order a salad and think you're doing a good job with a salad, and there's tons of sugar in the salad dressing because you have no idea. You're not making it on your own. You're not looking at a bottle to see what the macros or the ingredients are. So that's dirty. All right, so this is one of my favorite dirty keto lunches that I make. And it is simply a chicken quesadilla. So I do use the carb balance tortilla now. So I put butter in the bottom here. So I'm going to get a little bit of healthy fat because I'm going to put it in that. I'll tell you why this is dirty in 1 second. Let me get this set up. I use some sour cream. So I throw some sour cream down here on the bottom. Kind of spread that around a little bit. And this one I'm going to fold in half. I'm not going to use two. I'm not going to do a bottom one and a top one and then cut that all up into pieces. I'm going to restrict my calories down. I have ketones in my body. That means I have some appetite suppression. It means I don't need to eat I don't feel like I need to eat the big portion. So I'm going to fold this in half and just eat one tortilla. So that's going to help with that. I'm going to add some shredded up cheese. You could use whatever cheese you want. When I do this for my husband, I do like the spicy cheeses. like pepper jack cheese. I'm gonna do cheddar because that's what I like. So a little bit of cheese on the bottom there. This is just cut up rotisserie chicken. So I almost always, probably once a week, I grab one from the grocery store, cut it, pull it all apart, and I use this for lots of different things. We do tacos with it. We do quesadillas with it. A lot of the meals, the keto kitchens that I do, to make them quicker and easier, I will use rotisserie chicken rather than having to wait and cook a chicken breast or whatever. So, okay, so that's going to go. I'm going to give it, can you guys see? So there we go. And there we go. I'm going to give it a little flip and fold it so that it can help melt it up. All right, so super easy, super quick lunch. What makes this? So this is the marketing stuff that I kind of talked to you guys about. Hi, Lori. How are you? Hi, Lois. Thank you guys for jumping on. Let me know if you're catching me live. So you guys put live down there. If not, you're catching me on the replay. If you don't see that little red box, put replay in the comments so that I know that you caught me later on. And if this is providing any kind of value for you, if you've learned anything, if I ever teach you anything or have a good recipe or something, please share it out. You could share it to your own page. You could share it to your messenger so that you can come back and find it later. You could share it to a friend. You could share it to a recipe group, a busy mom group, a healthy food group, whatever kind of groups that you guys are in and looking for recipes or whatever kind of support. You can also just go right down there in the comments and put a little and sign and whatever your Facebook friend's name is, and that will actually call them in so that they can come and watch this as well. So we are making, thanks for jumping on. Hi, Sarah. So we're just making a quick and easy lunch. This is a dirty keto lunch because we are making it with the Mission's Carb Balance tortilla. Now, 4 net grams of carbs. Okay, that sounds great. They tell you everything. It's high fiber. It's only 70 calories. It's 0 trans fat, 0 cholesterol, 0 sugar, keto friendly. I mean, they make it sound like this is, God's gift. So you have to go back and you have to start learning to look at ingredients. Look at the list of ingredients on this. So I'm going to tell you, first of all, it's made with a bunch of wheat things. It's made with wheat flour. It's made with wheat starch. It's got wheat gluten in it, wheat gluten isolate. I have no idea what that even is. It's got vegetable shortening, vegetable oil. Oh, this is going to be so good. It's got a whole bunch of other things that I can't even pronounce. And we get down to the bottom and it has sucralose in it. So their way of saying that it's sugar-free is because they sweetened it with sucralose, which is okay, but it's not great. So it is not necessarily a keto-friendly sweetener. It does have the tendency, it's about a 50-50 chance that sucralose is going to kick you out of ketosis. So so make sure you're reading your ingredients. If you're doing dirty keto, it doesn't matter. This doesn't matter. All you are trying to do is target your carbs. And because it says that it's 4 net carbs, that's what you're going to grab it and you're going to do it. I'm just trying to tell you that lazy and dirty keto is much, much harder for you to make your own ketones. If that is your goal, is to do this all on your own through a keto diet, exercise and fasting, this is going to be really hard to ever actually get to that state of fat burning ketosis because there's just too much preservatives. There's too much sugar. There's sneaky sugar. There's probably more sugar in there by names that I don't even recognize. So it makes it a lot harder. Now, is there a way you can do it? Absolutely. You can supplement in your ketones. That's what I do. I follow a lazy, dirty, low carb. I'm kind of all over the place. As far as what my diet is, I don't do a regimented exercise program. I live on 10 acres and have animals, so I'm always moving, but my movement is just life. And I fast because I'm just not hungry because I have ketones in my body. So fasting is really easy to do. I pretty much only eat 2 meals a day. Often I only eat 1 meal a day because I'm just not hungry. So there's lots of ways. There's lots of different styles of keto. There's lots of different ways to do it. It's just a matter of whether you can do it without supplementing or not. So if you want to know a little bit more about supplementing in your ketones, so you can be dirty or lazy keto, so you can have a little more wiggle room, so you don't have to be so regimented about reading labels and ingredients and kind of still keep moving towards whatever your health goals are. I gladly have a chat with you. Put keto down there in the comments and I'll just message you and answer whatever your questions are. So thanks you guys for jumping on. I know it's a quickie. I'm going to have this for lunch and you guys have an awesome day. I won't see you for Keto Kitchen tonight because I have team training and stuff, so it just goes too late. I just don't have time to get it in, so I thought I'd bring you in for lunch instead. All right, you guys, have a wonderful day, and I'll see you tomorrow.